कृष्ण नमः ओं विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामिनेति नामिने नमस्ते सारस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे। Very soon we are going to enter into Purushottam month. So September 18th Purushottam month starts, and we get opportunity once in 3 years, this 1 month period of time, which is specifically meant for spiritual and devotional activities, very auspicious, but for material activities very inauspicious. It's a very unique month the Lord has given to benefit the people interested in the devotional life. So in this regard, there are different descriptions in Puranas. So we will hear now, out of many subjects, today we will hear about Malamasa blessed as Purushottam Mas. As all of us, we know this extra month, Adhik Mas, is known as Malamasa because it is a very inauspicious month to do any activities, auspicious activities. But that is inauspicious for karma kandis. But we never knew that this is very auspicious for spiritual activities, for devotional services. So that's why this month among Vaishnavas is known as Purushottam Mas. This name is given to this month personally by Lord Sri Krishna, Purushottam Bhagavan. After his own name, he has kept the name of this month as Purushottam Mas. So we'll hear briefly that how Krishna describing this to Yudhishthir, Arjuna and Draupadi. So I will describe what Krishna has told to them. So once upon a time, by arrangement of providence, an extra month came to exist in this world. So everyone took this extra month as most inauspicious. So much so, it's untouchable like stool. So this month was also seen as untouchable, and it was constantly unprotected and blasphemed and rejected by everyone. It is rejected by everyone as an improper time for any religious or auspicious activities. So thus this month became known as Malamasa, stool month, so bad. So being so rejected by all human beings, constantly hearing only bad words and blasphemy, this extra month became very sad. She came to Vaikuntha to explain her sorrowful situation to the Lord. Seeing Lord Vishnu on his Munghasan, she fell down at his lotus feet in the mood of sorrow and grief. Tears were flowing profusely from her eyes, and she started to pray the Lord, O ocean of mercy, I have come to you helpless. I have been rejected and blasphemed by all peoples of the world. Please, please protect me. Please show me your mercy. She pleaded to Lord Vishnu. Please do not be indifferent towards me. So when Malamasa was speaking to Lord Vishnu like this, and she is crying profusely, tears flowing from her eyes, and in front of Lord Vishnu, and she sat down there before him, very dejected mood. Seeing her humble and pitiable position, Lord Vishnu became very merciful towards her, and he told her, do not lament. I shall give you protection from all of your miseries. Please stop crying. It is not proper to lament after taking shelter of me at my lotus feet in Vaikuntha especially. So in this way, being so consoled by the Lord, Malamasa began speaking in open-hearted language. O Lord, you know my painful condition. No one is in more miserable situation in these three worlds than I. First of all, the other months, years, days, night, directions, everything, they are being protected by you. They are being protected by you. And so they are always moving fearlessly in their unique, charming moods. But what about me? I am extra month. I do not have even a name, nor any protector, nor a husband to give me shelter. All the demigods and human beings have rejected me for any auspicious activities. For this reason, I want to die immediately, oh my Lord. I want to die immediately. So she started speaking repeatedly, I want to die, I want to die, I want to die. Saying like this, and she fainted, falling at the lotus feet of Lord Vishnu. Then by the request of Lord Vishnu, then Garudadev came. So Garudadev started fanning Malamasa. After some time, she woke up and again spoke, O Lord of the universe, I am in need of a shelter. Please, please protect me. She pleaded like this. So Lord Vishnu told her, O my child, please do not lament. All of your miserable conditions will be finished immediately, very soon, without delay. Get up. Come with me. We shall go to Golok Vrindavan. Just see how fortunate is she. Lord Vishnu personally leading her to Golok Vrindavan to meet Lord Krishna. So there we will see Lord Krishna surrounded by gopis, enjoying his eternal pastimes. And the Supreme Lord Sri Krishna, the Lord of Golok Vrindavan, will deliver you from all your miseries. Come with me. So speaking in this way, Lord Vishnu took Malamasa by the hand and led her to Goloka. So both of them, they started their journey to Goloka. So from a very distance place, Lord Vishnu, Malamasa, they observed the effulgence of Goloka. It is so dazzling. The dazzling, it is so dazzling, Malamasa could not open her eyes. So then Lord Vishnu kept her behind him. Then they all proceeded towards the main gate. So the gatekeeper respected to Lord Vishnu. They went inside and met Krishna. That time Krishna was surrounded by his very intimate devotees, gopis. So Lord Vishnu, the husband of Ramadevi, he paid his obeisances to Lord Sri Krishna and told Malamas, please offer your obeisances to Lord Sri Krishna. Then Krishna, and that time Malamas was crying. And Krishna asked, what happened? Why is she crying? She is in Golok Vrindavan. What is the need of tears? Nobody cries in Golok Vrindavan like this. So hearing these words from Krishna, the Lord Vishnu, he arose from his seat and he began explaining the miserable condition of Malamasa. The Lord Vishnu personally begged Lord Krishna to please protect this unprotected month. There is no one except you, O Krishna, who can save this extra month from her hellish condition and give her full protection. So in this way, Lord Vishnu, he appealed to Krishna on behalf of Malamasa. When Krishna heard this, then he said, okay, now I'll speak you very confidential things. Listen carefully. I'm going now to share very confidential words to you. So what are those confidential things? Then Lord Krishna said, O Vishnu, you have done a very great deed by bringing this extra month to me. And Krishna saying, you will become even more famous, glorified for performing this act that you brought Malamasa to me. This itself will increase your fame. Just see. Because you have accepted Malamasa, I will accept her also. It is not like Malamasa was brought to Krishna by some devotee, by Vishnu himself she was brought. I shall make this poor extra month just like me in quality. Now hear carefully what Krishna is saying. Each and every sentence, each and every words. Krishna is saying, I will make this month like me in equality, in fame, opulence, realization, success, in giving benediction to devotees. As myself, she will become emperor like me. This month will become equally potent to me. I am bestowing all my divine qualities in this abused month. This month has been abused. Just see how merciful Lord Krishna is, and how fortunate this Adhik Mas is, and how fortunate we are to get this information. That Krishna is saying that I bestow all my divine qualities in this month. And finally he said, her name she will be named after my name, and this month will be famous as Purushottam Mas in this world. So in this way, Lord Krishna blessed, and he told Lord Vishnu, O Janardana, now that she has imbued my qualities, this month has imbued the great qualities of Krishna. And Krishna saying, I myself will become her husband and protector of this Purushottam Mas. And being equal to me, this month will be master of all months. She will be master of all months. Now this month will become worshipable by one and all. Everyone should pay their obeisances to her. Everyone should worship her. This month is equally as powerful as me to give any type of benediction to its observer. Whoever will observe this month, they will be blessed. I am making this month desire free, unlike the other months. This month no desire, not for any material desire, which are full of some other desires. Other months are full of other desires, but this month no. The worshippers of this month will be able to burn all their past sinful reactions to ashes just by observing this month, Purushottam Mas. And after enjoying a blissful life in this material realm, they will return back to Godhead. So Lord Krishna speaking to Vishnu, O Garuda Dhwaja, my Golok is unattainable to the performance of austerities. They cannot attain me by austerities. Mahatmas engaged in pious activities, to people who maintain celibacy, to those who fast their whole life's duration, they cannot attain Golok Vrindavan. But just by observing Purushottam Mas and becoming a devotee, one can easily cross over this material ocean and return back to Godhead. Observance of this Purushottam Mas is the best of all austerities. Just as a farmer produces a rich harvest by planting seeds in nicely cultivated land, so an intelligent man who practices devotional service towards the Supreme Personality of Godhead. In this month, we will enjoy a very blissful life while in this world, and after leaving this body, he will return to Godhead. This is what came out from the lotus mouth of Lord Sri Krishna. So an unfortunate ignorant man who does not perform any japa, listen carefully, unfortunate and ignorant person who does not perform any japa, does not give any charity, does not pay respect to Lord Krishna and his devotees, does not behave properly to Brahmanas, and make enmity with others, and who blasphemes Purushottam Mass, will go to hell for an unlimited period. So these are the things we have to remember, memorize this month, what to do, what not to do. Then Krishna continued, how can a person make his life successful unless he performs devotional service in this most glorious Purushottam Mass? A person who is fully engaged in sense gratification, does not give any special importance to this sacred month, becomes the best candidate for hell. Best candidate for hell, most qualified candidate for hell. All human beings should perform some devotional service this Purushottam month. And he told also, there are many things to do, but many things we find in Puranas, but 3 things was told personally by Krishna. Remember carefully. First is taking bath in holy river. What if you are in America, in Europe, or not next to holy rivers? You can have Ganga water, sprinkle and take bath. And another easiest way, Shastra says, if you are not next to any holy river, when you are pouring water on your head, just chant 3 times, Ganga, Ganga, Ganga. Then you will get a result of taking bath in Ganga. Okay? Then second point is worshipping Lord Sri Krishna. How? Worshipping by chanting holy names. Take bath in holy rivers, chant holy name. And third thing is giving in charity. Charity is very, very important for this Purushottam month. So that's why we have a good opportunity for this month to make the best utilize of this month in our ISKCON Tribal Care initiative that we are caring for tribals, the most rejected and dejected people in the society who are converting to other religion because they have no shelter. They are like this Malamasa. Hindus, they treat like Malamasa, no? Untouchable, no dignity, nothing. So usually we have many programs for them. We have school, education, water supply, vocational training. But this month we are going to focus. Every village we will do Harinam and distribute Prasadam. Actually we have a plan. This year we are planning every state in northeast or whichever states we are covering. Every state 1,000 villages we will visit, bringing them holy name and prasadam and Gita. 3 things. Holy name, prasad and Bhagavad Gita. We are buying 1 vehicle for each village, 8,11,000 rupees per 1 vehicle, equipped with sound systems, generators, projectors, mridanga, kartal and different things. And if any of you want to sponsor anything, that will be best charity for this month. You should do it during this month. And every day we will distribute prasadam to these tribal people and Bhagavad Gita and holy name. You have to sponsor prasadam for them. What more greater charity could be there than this? Tribal people are being most simple and humble people. And Bhagavan Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, He is very merciful and is more merciful to the more fallen entities. Tribals are regarded as fallen, but they are very humble and simple. So by your donation, every day in some village we will distribute prasadam. So I would like to request, invite, welcome all the audience, each of you. Please take advantage of this great opportunity. You can send me WhatsApp message to my number, Indian number 9434506434, 9434506434. Or alternatively, you can write one line email message to me, to my email ID, very simple, BPS, Bhakti Purushottam Swami. Instead of writing whole name, just write the BPS@PAMHO, PAMHO.net. So then from there I'll guide you how you send money. If you are in India, you can visit our website www.indiatribalcare.org. So there is a payment gateway, you can send through that, or if you write me, I can send you our bank details. So in this way together, so we'll work together to bring good fortune to this most degraded people in the society. Helplessly, Malamas was very helpless, these people are very helpless. Say, please come forward, donate whatever you can manage, so that we bring some prasadam, some holy name and some holy books to their hand. So thank you so much, waiting for your reply. Please contact me as soon as possible. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna.